have real conversations. Conversations that make a difference in other people's lives for the betterment of mankind. We need to quit lying to ourselves and others. I came across this young lady talking about the older generation was competing with the younger. This isn't the first time a younger woman has came out and said this about older women. Her statement has some validity, but it's not valid for the older generation in its entirety. A lot of us are not competing. It's the few that are loud and upfront that gets the attention, that leads people to believe that it's a generation upon generation battle. It's a lot of older women that would like to mentor younger ladies, but there's a lot of young ladies that's not willing to listen. There's a lot of arrogance between both generations, and when you have people that aren't humble and aren't willing to connect and work together, then you get the dysfunction that we see today. I saw the young lady's video that you'll see in a moment, and then I was scrolling on TikTok and I saw her live, so I went in and listened. There are a lot of young women that don't have a good relationships with their mothers or older women, and I'm here to tell you there's a lot of women of substance that exist. There's a lot of correction that needs to be done and a lot of healing amongst all of us. This is why I talk about mental health, because we need to get well. Somebody has to have these constructive conversations without all the fluff. I'm just a regular chick that's trying to tell the truth and share my wisdom and experience. If you like real conversations, if you like to understand what's really going on from the perspectives of average day people that have lived a little, subscribe to the channel, because we ain't over here lying and we ain't over here pretending. Life is too important and time ain't on none of our sides. You know, I'm just trying to help so we can stay alive and survive.
Older women are really out here in competition with the younger generation. I'm sorry, but it has to be said. These older women who are in their 40s, 50s, even 60s want to be seen so bad and want attention that they're in competition with these younger girls.
Let's be honest. When you have people like Tokyo, Tony, Carlissa, Blueface Mama, Tia Kemp, that's out here just acting a plumb fool, that have no boundaries and bringing forth all this ridiculousness, then yeah, I can see why younger women would believe this.
Thank you for being a friend. Oh, yeah. Travel down the road and back again. Hey, so we started from the bottom, now we're here, girl. Oh, yeah. This is my part right here. Oh, and if you threw a party, invited everybody, invited everyone you knew. You want to see the biggest gift of the time. And the party time. Thank you for being my friend.
We gotta quit saying man your business. They getting their coins. You know, all money ain't good money, and it is causing corruption and dysfunction. When we gonna start being honest? A lot of these people, most of these people, mental health is shot to hell, deteriorated to the nth degree, and don't nobody want to talk about it as long as they getting that money. All money don't last long, and sometimes it's just flat out wrong.
These women wasted their years, wasted their youth, and are doing any and everything to be seen, and they're not teaching the young girls. So instead of teaching the young girls to do better, you're trying to compete with her. You're in denial that you're getting older. You're doing things with your body, thriving for attention, over-sexualizing yourself at that age, all because you don't want to accept the fact that you mess up your life.
This is where I got to step in. I'm not disagreeing with her, but this is where wisdom comes in. It don't matter what age. You need to have discretion and respect for yourself at any age. It doesn't excuse it when you're younger. You see all these young girls out here that's almost fully naked, that doesn't have any respect for self. They just showing it all. It ain't older women, it's all women. What I have learned about others' opinion of us in other races is we are, was this young lady right here talked about during her lab, and she's point on, I can't deny it. A lot of other races, look down upon us. Not that they matter, but you know what? This world isn't just about us. We have to learn how to navigate properly and put ourselves in the best situations for success. These single baby mamas, which I was one, so I ain't talking about people because I've been it. But when you know better, you do better, and you teach according to your wisdom. Other races don't promote single baby mamas and don't have a lot of babies out of wedlock like that. When they get with a lot of black men, it happens. But let's just be honest. It's a lot of work that needs to happen within our culture, and it's just not happening. Let's continue on.
They don't have husbands, which they really wanted. They're realizing that, oh wow, I'm at an age where nobody's checking for me. The men are not checking for me at 50, 60 years old, unfortunately. They're looking at the younger women who do desire marriage, who do desire to have children, who are not just out here. So instead of, again, I'm going to try to find a way to be seen and encourage the young girls to do what I'm doing because I don't want them to surpass me. That's what's actually happening. These older women are sitting around telling the young girls, no, girl, live your life, do you, because you're intimidated by her. You don't want her to do better than you.
I'm gonna be honest. If you are engaging with those type of women, then that's not the circle that you need to be in. There are a lot of women that are not jealous and not encouraging bad behavior. That's trying to mentor and teach you the lessons that we have lived. That's when mental health comes in. A lot of people don't want to seek therapy. They like to live in pain and toxicity and don't want to do something different. It's not the right way to live. And it's a lot of us that don't live like that really are encouraging. So if you are around those type of people, it's time to get a new environment. I'm just saying.
You don't want her to have a chance. You want the chance. Because you see the men are looking at the younger girls. The men are more attractive and more desirable of the younger women. And it's sad. This is the reality of where we are. The older generation is jealous and intimidated and in competition with the younger generation. And it's unfortunate.
There you have it. She isn't the first one that said this, and she won't be the last. The question is, how do we change the trajectory of all this foolishness? This is real. And us saying, baby girl, I ain't jealous and posing and all of that don't answer the call for correction. Let's listen and try to have constructive dialogue because this is an ongoing problem. If you haven't, subscribe to the channel. I sure appreciate it.